Off the southeast coast of the fourth largest country in the world lies a small island nation that most people probably couldn't point to on a map. With a population of just under the size of Australia, Taiwan lies about 110 miles across the Taiwan Strait from communist China, but exists as a stronghold for democracy in Southeast Asia. In recent, the debate as to Taiwan's independence has been rekindled by President Trump as he uses the small island as leverage for negotiation with mainland China's President Xi Jinping. Bloomberg Businessweek recently published an article summarizing the U.S. involvement in military trade deals, as well as the pressure that it has put on mainland China. According to Associated Professor of the Institute of Security and International Studies, ask any Taiwanese who owns Taiwan, and the answer invariable will be the Taiwanese people, or sometimes simply the people. This very closely resembles the preamble of our own Constitution, "We the people of the United States." Taiwan is an valuable member of the international economy and should be recognized as such. It was never part of the current People's Republic of China and has been independently governing itself from China for the past 70 years. Taiwan's been considered a rogue province by China since its nationalist leader Chiang Kai-shek fled mainland China at the end of the Chinese Civil War in 1949, fleeing the communist dictator Mao Zedong. Because of the geographical isolation of Taiwan, there weren't any attempts to reclaim the rogue province. In 1980s, China presented its two systems, one country policy, which was also enacted upon Hong Kong to demonstrate that it could exist as two separate governments. However, the recent rebellions in Hong Kong against Chinese government encroachment has all but destroyed the longevity of that approach. In 2000, Taiwan elected its first openly Taiwan independence president, which put large pressure on mainland China. And the current incumbent of the presidential seat in Taiwan, Tsai Ing-wen, elected in 2016 and re-elected this year, is also a proponent of the eventual Taiwanese independence. Taiwan plays a major role in international manufacturing. If you own an iPhone or an Xbox One, your device was made in a factory run by Foxconn, the giant Taiwanese electronics manufacturing firm, according to Anthony Fennell of ABC Radio National News. Taiwan actually manufactures 50% of the world's microchips, so more than likely you own a device that was partially manufactured in Taiwan. A major part of Taiwan's exports are actually intermediary goods. Studies show that 78.5% of all products exported from Taiwan are intermediary goods, which basically means that the things that they're producing are part of a larger whole. They're a crucial role in the intermediary of manufacturing. In 2019, the tourism industry in Taiwan generated $14.37 billion and has been steadily increasing over the last decade until the coronavirus outbreak, which did slow the entire world. But the tourism industry will likely return as the world stabilizes. Taiwan does exist as a stronghold for democracy. They're actually one of the most progressive democratic nations in Southeast Asia. They're the first and only country in the area to legalize same-sex marriage. They have free and unrestricted media outlets, the freedom of speech. And according to ABC Radio National News, 42% of legislators are women, and the government holds 6 seats in the national parliament reserved for indigenous residents, so officially Taiwanese people. Taiwan's been opposed by Communist China since its separation in 1949. It's been excluded from the World Health Organization, among other international organizations, by China mainly. It's the only economically advanced first world country barred from membership from the United Nations and all other major organizations, largely due to China's strong-arm approach when dealing with Taiwanese involvement. Taiwan already plays a major role in the world economy, and it deserves the peaceful and global recognition of an independent nation with a valuable world presence. Thank you for listening.